my people. Greetings, my people. I greet you in the words of BB Fahode. Today is, what is today's date? Is it the 17th? Yep, today is July 17th, 2022, Sunday. It's 4:45 p.m. And today I want to talk about accountability. Um, accountability goes a long way. You hear so much of people talk about the black community, especially. You hear so many people talk about lack of protection, lack of protecting children, lack of protecting women, lack of protecting fellow brothers. Well, I kind of want to get into this a little bit, and let me know what you think. Hit me in the comments and let me know what you think. But an accountability, okay, how I want to say this. Lack of accountability, let's do it like this. Lack of accountability is partially why we're having issues in those areas that I just named. Not protecting children, not protecting women, not protecting your fellow brother. Let's deal with the children first. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room. Like, let's take something that's, I'm not going to say as small as R. Kelly, but on a celebrity type level. Okay, and this is why you have no black male protection. Because in being held to a certain standard, and being held with accountability, there's room for growth. There's room for improvement. Okay, so with that growth and that improvement, with holding your brother or your sister accountable, they grow. But let's just take R. Kelly. And the crazy thing about this is, like, people are really torn and really arguing. Well, it's the parents. Well, it's that. Well, Elvis Presley did this. A whole bunch of straw man arguments that take the focus off of the act. And no matter where you stand on this, whether you say, hey, other people should be held accountable. If you say, hey, he should be locked away, wherever you stand on that. But let's talk specifically to the ones that say, hey, what about everybody else? And try to make up all these things, try to bring up Hugh Hefner, with things that have nothing to do with us. We're dealing with our issues. That's one thing we have to learn. We have to learn to deal with our issues. Much right in front of you. We have to learn to deal with our issues without always, because I feel like that's a way of trying to scapegoat, just to keep it real with you. By saying, well, Hugh Hefner did this, or Elvis Presley married when this, or Jay-Z, and that Jay-Z is incorrect, but Jay-Z messed with Aaliyah. What does all that have to do? So what a lot of times people like that, what they're saying is, they let their pedophile off, so why you gonna lock ours up? And we have to really dig and be careful to what we're saying when we're kind of like obnoxiously or arrogantly, because this is the Pied Piper, per se, so people love his music. So you don't even think logical. You don't even think logical about the crime that has been done. So let's just say we're talking to the ones that's pro him. Well, we say, was that okay to do to a child? Let's not factor in what the parents did. Let's not factor in nothing else. Was that fair to do to a child?
No, you get away from that.
Think about that. Was it okay? So just because, okay, then they say, and like I always say in my, I did a video back that says Vlad studies you. That also always like highlights, and he uses Lil Boosie, who is one of the most ignorant black males that they could find to put in front of a TV. Yeah, he's funny, he's entertaining, but when it comes to speaking on real issues, you gotta be careful. We let anybody tell us on how to discern. And listening to like celebrity minds, we get caught up in the notion because they have money or because they did X, Y, and Z that they are correct. Is that fair to say? But for him to sit up and just make a complete ass of himself and show his ignorance. See, and I always tell my nieces or young ladies that I come across and I talk to, that's the litmus test. Something that has something to do with a celebrity scale. Ladies, if you have a dude, just ask him what do you think about that. Fellas, if you got a lady, just ask her what she think about that. Because this is not just brothers saying, dudes saying this stuff. We got females in the comments. And when it comes down to how you discern things. So and Bruce, you know what? I didn't even watch the video, so I can't speak from like I watched the video. I can only go by the clips. The clips were cringeworthy. Where he was saying that it was consensual because the parents was involved in it. So to say it's like it's consensual. We got to think about what we're saying. Was that, back to my original question, was that okay? Let's just say in some far out world that was consensual. Was it okay to do? Was it okay to do to a child? So, to slide on to point 2, how do we get to a point where we hold each other accountable? Because a lot of times we overdiagnose our issues. We overdiagnose our problems. We say, hey, this is this, where this, you know, we talk about black on black crime, black on black violence. All blacks do is kill blacks. And I did a video earlier about that, so that's also in my comment sections. In my video section. But I just bought a new mic, so I'm just trying to figure out how you guys might hear me or how I'm coming across. I'm gonna get back to the point. Don't let me forget my point. Okay. There we go. Okay. But yeah. How do we hold each other accountable? We diagnose, but when do we ever come up with solutions? What should be some proper accountability methods? For anybody that come across this video and like this video, give me some of your ideas or some feedback in the comments. So yeah, this is just something I really just wanted to test out also with my new microphone to see how it goes. But I'm gonna do an accountability part 2 and get a little bit more better. Like I said, I was just doing this. But think about that. I leave you how I greeted you in a Biggie for 48, African liberation for African people. Peace.